Good afternoon and welcome to Universal Spiritualism. I'm Anita Denise and I see a few have popped on already. So hi there to Lighthouse Dreamer. And I think you're my first viewer on this evening. So as you're the first one this evening, Lighthouse, I shall definitely give you a reading this afternoon. So welcome to the next hour here when I shall be doing a variety of different readings for you. I have, as usual, my trusty tarot. And hi there, Elsa. I hope I said your name correctly. Elsa Hag. Hi there to you. So I hope I said your name correctly. So welcome to you this afternoon. So far, people that's coming on are on YouTube. So welcome to those on YouTube. A few more people coming on, sort of in the chat there. Hi there, Donna, Rye. How are you? And how is the lovely Bo this afternoon? So let fill me in this start to work. So again, for those of you who are familiar with how I work, I'm here as a psychic medium and also I'm a communicator. And if you'd like me to connect one of your animals, and if you're not familiar with how it works, just put your dog's, cat's, horse's name in the chat box, whether they're in spirit or in the physical body. And if you have a question particularly about them, if they're still here with us, please put in the chat and I can work with you for a three-way conversation. So again, here I'm using my cards, and some of you may want to it's good to hear that. I want to say to you, okay, so really good, Don, to hear that he's doing good. I know last week I disconnected with him regarding his medication and all felt well with him regarding the medication. That's really good news to hear that. So I'm going to say I'm going to start working with you as many as I possibly can. So I've got Elsa, that's it. You'd like to know if your cat Zach is sick. Zaz is sick. Is not herself. So I shall work with you as well. So just make a little list of who names you're coming on first. So literally you first come, first served, shall we say, this afternoon. So first I'm going to come to Lighthouse Dreamer because you were the first one here this afternoon. So Gio, your dog Caesar and your cat Tommy. So all animal so far, which is actually good. I want to say, okay. So Lighthouse Dreamer, if you can just put in the chat for me whether or not Caesar or Taz is in spirit or in the physical body, and I'll start to work with them. So just come back to me, Lighthouse, put that in the chat for me, and then I shall connect with you. If you have a specific question regarding Caesar or Taz, then please put that there. Hi there, Linda, welcome to you. So Lighthouse, one, waiting for you to put your comments in the chat box regarding what sort of reading you'd like regarding your animals. I shall go to Elsa, and you is yours. I'm going to come to Zach. Zach is sick. Zaz. I'll put my glasses on her. Righty-o. She's not herself. So but I will say, as I'm looking at Zaz for you, I must admit I don't actually feel myself as well. So again here, as I first start to work with Zaz. Now, let me feel here what I feel with. I know cats can be very inclined to clean themselves and they have fur balls and all this aspect here. But I'm feeling if I am being drawn, I want to say to you, with her stomach, with Zaz's stomach here. As I'm looking at her stomach feels, as I'm looking at her stomach here, I don't feel it's bloated, I want to say to you, but I just feel it feels a bit tender. I also feel with your Zaz, I know she's not being physically sick, but I do feel it nauseous around her. And the feeling I'm having as I work with you, Elsa, as she eaten anything that she would not normally have eaten, I want to say to you, because I feel it's more inclined to do something she has ingested, something she has swallowed, something she has taken, I want to say to you, because I just feel here, I know my stomach does not feel right, does not feel okay, so it's her stomach, just doesn't feel quite right, I want to say to you, regarding her stomach. And I don't want to say to you to panic, and rush down the vets here, but I feel I would say to you, it wouldn't hurt to have her checked over. I do feel she's going to be fine, but I just want to say, I'm looking at her stomach, it was a bit nauseous, a bit unsettled, I want to say to you. And what I'm feeling, I want to say to you with her, again, I don't know if you've done any sort of medication with her like recently, it's worming or defleeing or something here. I think it's more to do with something she has ingested. What I'm picking up on, I want to say to you, okay. So okay, that's that. Yeah, because it's more, I want to say to you that I'm picking up more of that around her. So I know it's not an emergency, it's not a life-threatening thing, but she just didn't quite feel right, I want to say to you, in going to the stomach area. So if you've got some worming medication to give her, I do feel it, but I just don't, it's making her feel off colour, a little bit nauseous is what I want to say to you around her, okay. So again, get you some tablets, and I do think that's what I feel it is actually. I want to say to you more that aspect as I'm feeling into her. And also, I don't know. I mean, cats like to go outside here, but she does make me feel at times she doesn't like the cold weather either for some reason. So I'll just let you know she doesn't like the cold weather. So I hope that helps you a little bit here. So I'm going to come here now to Lighthouse Dreamer. All three animals are part. With past loved ones. Let's just say here. So you had to read your names again for you, Lighthouse, and I will sort of come back into, because you had Caesar, and you had just let me see, Caesar, and who else are working with your animals for you, and say, okay. Now, first I want to say to you, as I work with your animals, I can just feel here how much your animals were loved when they was down here. I want to say, okay, and that doesn't feel any different for me as I look towards the spirit side of life with your animals. I'm going to say, now I'm seeing what I not love is about your animals. I feel again a mixed household, but they get on well together. Okay, so I see them getting on well together. This mixed household that I see. There feels very much, I want to say to you, I'm looking at the spirit side of life, who looks after the animals, who gathers to looks after the animals. And I feel much, I want to say to you, as I'm seeing Caesar and Taz. I'm seeing Caesar and Taz being together. So I don't know if they would have been known each other in when they was here in the physical body, but they very much here together. They get on well together. I'm being made aware of. And as I sort of see the two of them together, it feels like Taz likes to be, I'm saying the boss, but Taz feels to have the upper hand, I shall say, when it comes to Caesar, right? As they both feel very, very, very loved, I say to by you, I want to say to, okay, when they was here. And again, I'm just looking here, it feels very much, I want to say, a man on the spirits of life here that gathers to look after Caesar and Taz. I want to say to, okay, there also feels, as I look up here, well, I'm seeing like I don't know if it'll be a grandma, but I'm seeing a lady who comes here to look after your animals. Taz, he was nuts. He feels lovely, because as I feel his presence, I want to say to you, he's one of those animals or personalities that makes you want to laugh. I mean, maybe as an observer, I want to laugh, but sometimes I can see, like, looking at him thinking, oh no, not again. he's what I'm being shown with Taz. But the essence of Taz down here is no different, I want to say to you, of Taz up there. And Gia, your other dog as well, I want to say to you. I'm seeing your animals there, that your animals, which is really lovely, as the human who looks after your animals. I know you when I say you manage them really well, they live together really well, really happily. So I've got a happy household is what I'm being made aware of down here for you. Okay. No, he feels, I have to say to you, he feels I'm looking at him, and it's like when I say like Taz doesn't give a damn, just I don't, I'm here. He really is top cat, making me aware of, but just abundance on the side of like fun is what he's looking at me as well. And I feel like with him, there's not a thing that I feel, which is lovely, I feel fearful of, I feel scared of, is what he's making me aware of. But I see, I don't know if it's your father, I want to say, that's in spirit, Lighthouse Dreamer, but it's very much a fatherly energy that looks after the animals on the spirit side of life. I want to say, okay, as they come here to be together. Now, like, I'm looking at little Gia here, as she comes through here to be with you. And what I feel here is I'm looking at very much here us on a soul connection, a soul level that comes here for you. Okay. That soul connection, soul level comes here to be that dog there. So again here, an animal that I feel very in tuned with when they was in the physical body down here, almost like they're looking at you and can understand, what you are saying, what you're thinking, and just being around you. It's what I'm being made aware of. Now, Caesar also wants to come through here for you with Caesar, and Caesar feels like, I want to say to you, like just a gentle essence of Caesar comes here. But again, I'm like, Caesar's very aware of everybody. Like, I'm looking to see where you all are, the other animals, where we all are. We are all here together, and it's important, I think, for Caesar, that we are all here together. And I'm seeing that Caesar very much here watching you when you was here. And again, I'm seeing you looking at Caesar and talking to Caesar, and the big smile that comes on your face as you talk with your animals. And they're all well over there, looking very, very well. But I'm seeing it feels like a fatherly energy in spirit. I don't know if it's father or grandfather. And there's also a grandma there that looks after, I want to say to you, your family in spirit. So I do hope that gives you a bit of a love to know that they are all well in spirit side of life. As you start coming on, I want to come to Lulu. Hi there, Lulu. So again, as you're coming on watching, please, if you put your your chat in the chat box there, because it sort of moves up, and I sort of like to come to as many of you as possible I can this afternoon while I'm here for the next hour. So again, if you think I've missed you out, I've not missed you out. Just look, put your name back in again. Hopefully it'll flash up as I'm working with you. Now, Lulu. Hi there, Lulu. So welcome to you. You are also on YouTube. I don't think I've worked with you before, Lulu. And you may have been on this platform before, but I don't think I've connected with you before. So nice today to work with you today. I've not worked with you before. So let's see who comes here for you from Spirit. Now, what I feel here for you straight away, I do know there's animals also, but I'm going to come with a human for you. But I just feel here, I have very much like I want to say, there's a dog in Spirit that comes up there here for you as well. I want to say, okay. Now, what I feel like as I work with you more here, I do feel I want to bring a lady through for you. Lulu comes here, and I feel here what I'm looking does feel to be. I do feel Grandma comes here to be with you this afternoon, and she's showing me here. So I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Mum's side of the family, on Dad's side of the family, but she's showing me you being like you being a baby and just sort of like, she only being a baby, and it's like she showed me. I don't know if you remember the crib you was laid in as a baby. I want to say to you, but show me just show me your cot, your crib for some reason. So I know here it's like she's coming in to sort to chuck you into when you was little. I want to say to you, there feels like if you would know this, Lulu, I don't know if she would have made like a blanket or knitted something or crocheted something here. So there's something I want to give, I want to wrap around you that she would have created for you. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel here like with your nan, your grandma, there feels lots of stories. I want to say I bring through from the Spirit, stories like in family stories, family. We talk about family requests, family history, all these aspects she's talking to me about. Because I feel here as well, someone in your family now, Lulu, this may not be you. I want to say to you is been looking at the family tree, that the more like the ancestry, the family tree, because she's showing me here as I come with you here, Lulu. There's a particular necklace. I want to say to you, I don't know if this is like that someone else in the family has had. I don't know as if you have it. Mum has this, but the necklace I'm looking at, I feel been grandma's that she shows me to be with you as she comes here for you. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel here like again, I want to bring in the angels for you. So I don't know if you work with Spirit yourself here, but it's much about bringing through the angel kingdom for you. I want to say to you, okay, as she works here with you. And again here as she just slightly steps back here. There's also a man that steps forward here for you as well, Lulu. I want to say to you, okay. And I'm asking them for a message for you. And there feels to be the message for you down here. There feels to be a lot of changes that's taken place over time down here. And I don't know if there's a little bit going through your life now, a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of crossroads where things are changing. It feels, I want to say to you here, that they are saying to you from Spirit, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. So if you're a little bit like concerned about things, the way things are working out, direction they're going in, just know from Spirit is with you and they're working with you. I want to say to you, and everything will be okay. Just feel like I want to have a period of things to settle down for you, time to settle down. So I do hope that helps you. So I want to come here to Vandana. Vandana's a pretty name as well. So hi there, Vandana, to you. And I just to see who we come. It's your grandma. You'd like your grandmother in spirit. I'd like to hear from your grandmother in spirit. And I just sort of as I invoke your grandma to come to be with us here, she starts to step forward here for you. Now I'm very drawn to Mum's side of the family as she comes here. So I feel this is probably your grandma or mother's side as I'm looking at here. I also feel that what I feel with your grandma, I know there feels to be, she comes here for you, quite a lot of family in spirit. So it feels I'm looking at a large family in spirit. She comes here for you. I also know with her here with her, it's like she feels, I want to say to you, she's saying to me here, I have had a good life. All right. So I know down here, and it's not to say when I say a good life, it's been a life full of material objects, but I've had a good life. I feel blessed because I have my family with me, which is making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. I also feel your grandma, when it was her time to pass, it feels like she's making me feel for you, Vanda. It was her time. I was ready to cross over. It was my time, which is making me aware of. Now she takes me to the month, obviously I do want to go to the month of March, which is only around the corner, and this feels to be significant, the month of March. I don't know if it's March and April actually, so I don't know if there's birthdays here, it's coming up for you. She makes me aware of for you, okay. I also feel here, what I'm looking at here, there feels, I want to say to you, like before she passes over, when I say there's some unfinished business, I feel here some things she didn't quite get to say, things she would like to have said. I want to say to you, okay, because I feel his feed she's given me like I'm looking, when I say I'm looking, she's looking around her to see who is there, because I just feel here there was someone here she didn't get to say goodbye to. I want to say to her, okay, no, all is well there for her. Vanda, I'm seeing her, I don't know if it's a sister up there she has with her, but I see other females around your grandma. So she comes up here. There also feels, I'm not sure if it's a wedding ring you have of hers, but she shows me a ring that you do have of your grandma's that you look after and that you cherish. And I do feel it's either a wedding ring or an engagement ring, because I want to go to my finger on my left hand. So I do know here, but she shows me this on a stage. Okay, so all know there. She's almost making me feel here, I know she's missed many birthdays. She's missed your birthdays, so I'll mention that to you as well, because I want to be. I feel with her, it's like I'm looking down from our eyes from spirit and celebration. So there's sort of feels like celebration, joy of life as I look down here, what she's making me aware of. Okay. So I do hope that helps you, Vanda. I'd love to have you on this afternoon. So let's see who. I'm going to come now to. Let's come to Davy Jones and come to Davy Jones. Hi there. Just make sure I'm the right person, isn't it, Davy Jones? Hi there to you and welcome back. So you want a message from your father. So it's just here, Dad, which is lovely because I know, Davy, I've worked with you before, so Dad does come through here fairly quickly to be with you on a stage show. Okay, and what is wonderful about your dad, again, you know, we all have our own unique personalities on a stage show as your dad comes through here. But your dad is one of these people, I don't know if you're from the UK or overseas, but the expression is like glass half empty, glass half full. Your dad is always one of these people, I want my glass to be half full. Your dad feels like, you know, wherever possible, it's about being optimistic. It was making me aware, okay, and making, which is what he's saying to me to say to you, Davy, making the most of situations, making the most of circumstances that are around us. What is making me aware of, I want to say to you, okay. And your dad, and I still feel that Mum is still down here, because I was just looking at Mum down here, is what is making me aware of, okay. And again, obviously, we have that loss of a dad going over, husband going over. But I feel here what Dad is showing me. I'm looking at I'm looking at like the family down here, and like things, I don't know, just things like feel to be now still the loss, but things are settling. His word is going to be things are settling. Okay, so again, we're still the loss and the grief that's of Dad not being here, but I feel here that Dad is looking that things are calmer. That's what he's giving me, calmer, things are settling, and that feels to be good around your dad. Now I feel here with your dad as well, with him. Now what he's showing me now, and I feel this may have come, do you understand when I say to you St. Christopher? It's like I'm looking at, and it could just be how I'm being shown it, and I don't see your dad being a man who wears lots of jewelry. I don't see that, but there's something about a chain at St. Christopher, or something that feels have been found, I want to say to you, after Dad has passed. I don't know if they've been clearing out, finding things, but it looks like, to me, it looks like a St. Christopher. It's like, could be a coin shape, is what I'm being shown, and Dad is giving me that to give to you. So St. Christopher, why right, I know why, because I feel, David, I don't know if you're contemplating going on some sort of journey or some sort of trip. Are you a fan? Okay, because also where I want to bring that in, Davey, I don't know if it's for you or for someone in your family or your close community, because it's like, I'm not St. Christopher, I thought it's some significance around that, but I want to give it to you. And I also feel here, so your dad doesn't feel like massively superstitious, but your dad has that around him, the superstition, because I don't know if you're contemplating traveling, going somewhere, going on a holiday, going on a trip, it's like I'm giving you this good omen, good luck for travel, and that's coming from your dad. So it's letting you know, I want to say to you, that Dad is letting you know he's fully aware of what is taking place still down here. It's making me aware, I want to say to you, okay. So I just felt that travel feels to come up, even if we're not book the date yet, I know we're talking about it. It was making me feel. Now I also feel here now, I don't know what Dad is showing me now. I don't know if it's been yours or someone else's. They're a collection. I'm looking at it's magazines or sort of some sort of old comics. There's sort of some sort of old, I don't know, it's comics or programs. There's an old printing stuff. I'm looking at that, but a bit of a collection. There's a manual of some sort that is also showing me that, is making me aware of. But also what I feel here, Davey, I know what Dad is showing me. I don't know if there is, have you noticed in a fun way. It feels like Dad has been moving. Oh, you had the collection. Right. I just go, because he showed. Well, it does feel, I'm just in the collection. I don't know if you've still got, I don't know if you've still got that or not, but I'm just looking at it when I say to you, because I feel here, Dad is one of these things. Dad's not like a hoarder, but Dad likes things. He collects things. He has things, and he, it's always like, for me, with your dad, he's one of these people that you don't throw things away because you can always find a use for it down the line. Whether you do or you don't, I don't know. But he's giving it a feeling. Like, don't throw it away. Don't chuck it away because it might come in handy later down the line. But there's something about that collection that I'm looking at now. I don't know if you've got it anymore, but I'm seeing that collection. Did I look at it with me? He's opened the pages and he's looking at it with me now. So again, there's a memory that it gives for me to give to you on the stage show. Okay. And I want to call you, I know your name is Davy, but I know your dad on occasion would have called you son, all right, as opposed to saying Davy, how are you, son. So saying to me son, all right, which feels really lovely as well on a stage show, okay. And again, all is well with Dad. He's very much around you. Now, what he's also showing me here, I don't know if it's something, I don't know if I'll just give you what he's showing me. There feels to be some digging earth taking place. So I don't know if some of your family is digging, planting something here, or Dad like to dig and plant. If it's something about outside, I want to be digging. It feels like I know it's not burying anything. We are digging. I'm looking at planting, gardening. This aspect of Dad is showing me, okay. And I feel, I don't know if a bush, a shrub has been planted in Dad's memory. This is what he has given me on the stage, okay. So know all is well with your Dad there. There also feels like, as I feel Dad from spirit, as I also digging information. Right, it's just how I perceive what he's interpret what he's showing me, because I'm looking at digging, and again, as I read what you just put back there for me, what's coming from Dad's words here. So again, I don't want to say to you, it's not about giving up. Dad's just said to me, dig a little deeper. All right, so that word is dig a little deeper, because as I'm seeing this digging, I saw it was like I'm outside, I'm digging, but I'm seeing light, like daylight coming around it. So I want to say to you, dig a little deeper, because I do feel you're going to find what you are looking for. If this makes any sense at all, Davy, if you can somehow sit and consider, could the collection of magazines, articles that Dad showed me connect with what you're digging for, because I feel there's some relevance around that as well for you, okay. So I hope that is good for you. So I shall leave Dad's love with you, and I'm now going to move on to somebody else, and I'm going to come here now to let's have Donna Roy. Hi there, Donna. So I know I've worked with your beautiful Bo before, and now your mum in spirit, okay. So let's work with your mum in spirit. And as I just, I feel with your mum. Thank you. My pleasure, Davy. So have a good week. Now, I work with mum in spirit here. So what I feel with mum here with in spirit, I know I won't harbour on the passing condition, but I feel mum was unwell before she passes. So I know it doesn't feel to be like a too sudden pass. I just feel illness around mum here. I also want to say to you with mum here, it feels, she's fine. She's up there. I know, and again, I know with you, Donna, as I'm seeing around mum, there's a lot of family up there in spirit as well. Okay, so I know which feels nice. It's always, I want to say to you, sort of family that we don't spend all that time together when we're down here in the physical body, but we gather, and they're just me up there. We're gathering. We're all up there together now, just making me aware. I know it's very much your mum on the spirit side of life here. She's showing me another female that's in spirit. I'm not quite sure if your mum's got a sister, or if it doesn't feel like a grandma or her own mother. It feels more like a sister, a cousin, an aunt. That's what that feels that mum is showing me with up there in spirit on a stage show. Okay, she comes here for you. I also feel here, mum. I know what I feel with your mum here, and as a mum, she feels like, I want to say to you, I know your sister here, you're like her girls. You are a world, right? Her absolute world, which is making me aware of, and it feels like I want to say to you here. I know mum is, and I know mum is not alone as she passes to spirit. This feels very important to mum for me to say she's not alone when she passes to spirit. I want to say to you, sister-in-laws, okay, because I know it didn't feel like a grandma, sister-in-law, because also what they feel like, I want to say to you, Donna. They feel like friends. So they are family, but they feel like friends as well. Okay. So she's sort of showing the aspect of being friends. Now, I don't know if your mum liked, because again, I do know you're in Canada, but your mum is showing me. I don't know if this is like a memory that comes through, or like she's showing me like a gingham checked skirt of some sort here. And I don't know if your mum, I'm not going to take your mum dancing as such, but I feel some memory of coming sort of doing some sort of country and western dancing, some sort of dance thing that she's showing me. Okay, because your mum, likes to be. She's like the fun side of mum, to like just to be involved with stuff and doing things. But she's showing me here, and I'm looking back down here now on the stage. Okay, and I'm seeing. I feel this is you, Donna. As mum is, someone is holding mum's hand on the stage. Okay, so I feel this mum is molding mum's hand before she passes over. She wants you to know. I want to say to you, okay. She wants you to know that I know you have Bo, but I know there's other animals that you have in spirit. I want to say to you, okay. Oh, you aren't. You aren't danced, all right? Because like, there's this memory. I'm seeing like someone would have had like sort of knee length almost gingham skirts, like I'm just seeing. So I know there's sort of some aspect around dressing up for the dancing, and mum has given me that memory too. But I'm also what she's showing me is, I want to say to you is here. Now this is your mum's words for a second for you, Donna, and then I'm going to come back to the animals in spirit. Your mum just said to me to say to you, there's no greater gift than life. Okay, and I feel so, and this comes very, very strongly. Your mum's message for you. I know life at times can be a struggle for all of us, ups and downs, trials and tribulations. But very much here, your mum is saying to me, "There's no greater gift than life." So I feel your mum, when she was here, she would have, trials and tribulations. I feel blessed. I love my life down here, which is making me aware of. And I feel I want to get that message to both you and your sister now. And I feel it's about you, in both of you, embracing life, what takes place down here, which is giving me, I want to say to you, okay. I also know I go back to the animals in spirit. I want to say to you, because your mum here feels the one who likes to, she looks after them. she said she's what she's making me laugh is, I want to say to you, so I don't know if that resonates, Donna, with you, but is that word is no greater gift than life. So sometimes things can really get on top of all of us. So just know those words come from her, not from me, is what she's giving me on stage. Okay. I also very much hear what she's showing me. So I know mum would have liked to chat when she was down here. There feels to be, I don't want to take you to a cemetery with mum, but I know it feels like a place, a memorial space we have made for mum on a stage. Okay, so there's a memorial that I'm looking at with mum. Your mum also loves like the wild natural flowers. Okay, Donna, I'm glad it resonates. It wasn't my message, so I'm glad it. And also, what your mum is telling me. You don't have to do this, but maybe write it down, because if it was a time, I don't know if you've got to keep a journal or a book here. She's just told me to write it down, because trust those words have come from her and not from me, and she wants me to give them to you again, just to remind you. She's making me aware of when I say to you, your mum has got a beautiful face, absolutely beautiful face when I say to you, and she's literally, I want to say to you, she loves you to the moon and back, and literally there's, I know that the pain of losing obviously a parent, but she's saying there's lots of memories, lots of wonderful memories. I'll go back when we're more childhood here to remember, but no, everything is okay up there, which is making me aware. I want to say it's okay. And this is a little bit strange before she goes. She's just shown me, I don't know if you've, again, it's the expression in the UK, and it probably is the same where you are, Donna, like pennies from heaven. So for you, it'd be cents as opposed to pennies, right? Or a dime, whatever. But I know, have you, by chance, found, there's not many, she's showing me a few odd coins just being placed around. It's like it's like a sign, I want to say to you, from her, that that pennies from heaven, that she's very much still around you, and right now. She's making me aware. I want to say to you, okay. And also I want to say to you, and I feel this is for you as well, Donna. You must have at some point, not doing this professionally, you must have been singing, and even just indoors singing to the animals. But she's showing me you singing, and you don't do it now, Donna. All right. So basically what she's saying to me is, if you feel up to it, start doing your singing. All right. Because I just feel here, I just know she can hear you singing, and we're like, and enjoying that, the just you singing, just for singing. All right. So keep an eye out for some pennies. All right. Because it won't be pennies for you where you are, but it's like I'm seeing free, like being shown free. So if you might find free, just odd coins, I want to say to you, literally anywhere, pick them up because they are signs from your mum, especially making me aware. So Donna, lovely to work with you this afternoon, and take much love from your mum, okay, and all the others there. It's in spirit. Your aunt to be your aunts, wouldn't they? Right, yeah. So I'm going to come here now to let me come here to Cornelia. So just bear with me, Cornelia, because I just saw your name, and I just want to flag you up. So let me see, where are we up? Cornelia. Hi there, Cornelia. Welcome to you. So I'm going to actually, Cornelia, what I feel I want to do for you. I do feel, I know spirit gathers very, very strongly for you, Cornelia. And what I feel a presence of a man that comes through very strong to be here with you this afternoon to let you know that they are around for you. I want to say to you, okay. And again, I just feel it feels much on the love connection comes through. So I know it's someone who loves you very dearly, very closely, very deeply. I want to say to you as well. I want to say, none of this is a like a partner. I feel as well. I want to bring this for you right now. I also feel for you, Cornelia. I want to pull a couple of cards for you as well. Firstly, I'm going to pull draw for a tarot card for you. So I've not used my tarot this afternoon, which is good. So, but today I want to pull one for you, Cornelia. I want to see energetically what is around you right now. And this is actually a fantastic card, Cornelia. I have just pulled for you. I'm going to pull a soul card as well. So no spirit gathers. For me, I feel very much coming here for you on my left side here. I feel very much a man here that steps forward here that I know loves you very much, okay? But the card I pulled for you is the Fool. Now, when the Fool comes up, this is a wonderful card. It's a major arcana card. So it's about the bigger things in life. And this is what I want to say to you about starting a new journey. All right. So, and when I talk about starting a new journey, it's not about going anywhere. It's not about like going overseas or going away on holiday. This is about you, Cornelia. And I feel here now, this is coming from spirit, from the world of spirit here. It's about you taking time, I want to say to you, creating the journey. All right. So I feel here now where I want to take this journey for you. I feel there's been a lot of hurt in your life, a lot of loss in your life, a lot of pain, a lot of grief in your life. I want to say to you, Cornelia, and we can't change the past. But what I feel I want to say to you is here, it's about you now being instrumental in creating the path, the next phase, the pathway. So here, the pathway, the baby, and just leading towards the sun in the sky there. Where I feel is about you now making decisions, I want to say to you, for creating the life that you are aiming for. And this energetically, this is a brilliant time around you for this. So if you're sometimes we consider things, we park things in our mind, we then think, oh, I can't for whatever reason. Now is a good time for you, Cornelia, and I do again here, I want to bring this in a few areas in your life actually. So maybe you want to make like a little lots of her waiting for a new beginning, right? So and I can feel that grief very much around you as I feel that. But now what I feel, Cornelia, you're waiting for the new beginning. Now what I want to say to you, if you feel strong enough energetically, I want to say to you, I'm glad you put thinking of the new, all right? Because thinking of the new, and that's what I want to say to you, think of the new, but also, Cornelia, start if you feel strong enough to plan for the new as well. Because when we say waiting, we are being passive, all right? Passive in the process. And sometimes in life, we need to be a little bit proactive in the process. So I'm thinking here for you, start to sort of think, manifest, make those first steps forward. So be a little bit proactive in making those new beginnings, those new starts. I actually feel a couple of areas here for you I want to take with this. And I feel one of them is I feel you're considering looking at doing some form of spiritual work. I want to say to you, because there's spiritual work around you, or you've been putting it off. And if you're a reader or a healer, there feels something here I want to say to you very much here that you are very reserved. You hold yourself back, okay? So again here, if it helps you to make some people like lists, little lists, little shopping lists, little bullet lists. I just feel here, this is where I want you to start to be just a bit proactive, make a few baby steps towards creating. You do, Cornelia, and again, I can feel it just by, I don't know you, I've not met you, but I can feel it. And I actually feel when I say to you, I'm going to call you a light worker, because you feel to have so much gifts and empathy, and I feel here, to be able to serve spirit yourself. I want to say to you, but I just feel here, what I want to say, Cornelia, it's not for me to tell you what to do, and I would never do that. But it's like, don't keep waiting. All right, be proactive, because this is where I feel this aspect comes in around you. Now, I also feel regarding the second aspect, which I picked up on changes around you, there feels to be potentially movement around you. Now, so you are spiritual. I know you are, and I can feel you feel very, very empathic, and you feel, I want to say to you, someone probably who can be too empathic, where we take on, absorb everybody else's emotions as well, which is not healthy for yourself. So I very much pick up on that. I want to say to you, okay. Now I feel here, what I feel for you, and if you're considering or thinking about move, you're considering, okay, that's fine. I'll use the word consider, because right now, today, tomorrow, next week, doesn't feel necessarily conducive for you energetically. There's no right or wrong, but I just feel here, I want to say to you, ideally, I think you want to wait probably more towards the latter part of the year, then reconsider moving then. Because I feel when you feel ready, when you feel strong enough, I actually feel move would be in your best interest. All right. I feel, again, it adds to that new start, that new life, just going back to the full new start, new life is what I feel. I just don't feel right now, as we're speaking, would be the best time for you. But start to maybe like, look where you fancy going. What, do I fancy this? Do I fancy a new flat? Do I fancy an apartment? Do I fancy? Just consider what you fancy doing towards moving, because I see that probably will happen as well for you, okay, if you want to make it happen. And what I want to say to you, Courtney, I'm going to give you a little quote for you. It's not the right time now for you, Cornelia, but get towards the end of the year, and again here reconsider, because I feel here, I do feel it'll be good for you going into towards 2026 is what I feel for you, Cornelia. Also, we're looking at 2025. In numerology, it's a number 9 year, which means tying up all the loose ends. So if there's lots of loose ends that you want to tie up, get them tied up, start afresh that move in the new year. It all feels very good around you. I would consider as well looking at your spiritual work, your spiritual journey. And what I want to say to you regarding that is, like, I want to say to you, the magic happens outside of your comfort zone. So if you can push yourself just gently, just gentle nudges that you feel satisfied to be doing, say to you, I'm seeing you, having a quality in life, bringing that quality into your life. And I'm going to pull a card for you now, Cornelia. It's the Soul Journeys card. So what your higher self, your soul self, would like you to know right now. And this is interesting. This is your soul card, is surrender. And the strapline for you is I can release my need to control. Now, I don't feel that you are in any way, shape or form a controlling person. I do not feel that, Cornelia. But where I feel this feels relevant for me, sometimes we become very comfortable in what we know, what's familiar with around us. It's like, put an old pair of shoes on because they're comfortable, new pair of shoes, or they look lovely, but this is what I feel here. It's just you become very comfortable in your own comfort zone, and I feel here need to let that little bit of comfort go and expand on it. And I just feel here 2026, I want to say to you, Cornelia, for me, take your time 2025, wrap up those loose ends. I want to say to you this year, look forward to the next year, new journey, new home, and start to, if you can, surrender to working with spirit. All right, surrender, because you've been picked, basically, and when you've been picked, they won't let you go in a good way. All right, so surrender to working with spirit, and all will be well there for you, Cornelia. So I hope that helps you, and thank you for being here for this afternoon for me. So Maddie Mills, okay there. So Mandy Mills. Okay, hi there, Mandy. So welcome to you, and you're on Facebook, so welcome. I don't think, Mandy, I've worked with you before. So again, I tend to remember people's names. I don't remember everything, but I do remember people's names. So welcome to you, Mandy. And you'd like to hear from your mum. Now let me still hear with your mum. Now what I feel with your mum here. So straight away, as I asked your mum to join us, to come to be with us and come to be with us. Now I know your mum. she just feels like I want to laugh with your mum. I want to say to her. So I know, again, mum, as a mum has a nice humour around, so she's making me aware of. Okay, I also am seeing with mum here, there feels to be your grandma with her, because I'm seeing the two females coming together. Okay, so I see mum, I see your grandma. They feel very, and your mum feels very, when I say a powerful lady, I don't feel like particularly big or strong person, but your mum's got quite a strong person, like strong mind. All right, she's going to say as it is, and especially I want to say to you, looking after you, defending you, making sure all is well. I want to say to you, okay, down here. I've also been made aware of a brother, I want to say to you. So I don't know if mum was the brother or if you've got a brother, but I'm being made aware of a brother, I want to say to you, okay, I can feel her laughing. She's come through here and I'm coming through laughing, which is lovely, all right, because we're not all, but, and again, here with your mum, the funny thing is your mum, yeah, I don't know which part of the world you're from, Mandy, but I'm looking at here, your mum is looking, is what she's showing me is that I'm looking out, I want to say to you, of a window, okay, and it's almost like, I know your mum, she don't like the rain, she's telling me, all right. She's in the UK, sorry about it. We got, but anyway, she just showed me. I can feel she's yeah, mum's brother. Oh, okay. It just feels here. I just feel made aware of brother, and no filter. It makes me laugh even more, to be honest with you. But you know what? She's one of these people that I would say to you, she's very multifaceted. Are you in the UK? Oh, so you understand the rain aspect then. I want to I can answer it because I wasn't sure if you was like wherever you were in the world, but I know you're in the UK. But she showed me looking at our films, the window of her home here, looking out of it, and a dull day. It's like, oh, I don't want to get a dull day. She wouldn't stop her going out, but I don't like it. She's just showing me here, so I know she give that. And I know I feel she does like the sun, but I just feel here she's so. Your mum feels so multifaceted. She knows lots of people, chats with people, but she's got her people that her close people. She makes me aware, I want to say to you. But she's one of these people that you can really trust your mum, I want to say to you, okay? And so if people like needed mum, like people would go to your mum to ask their advice or to ask things, because with your mum, it's like she'll say it as it is, but it goes no further. All right. And your mum's one of these great people. She don't judge. All right. She don't judge. Now the funny thing is, she's taking me now, so I don't know if this is you, but she's I know she is funny. She reminds me a bit of my nan's sister, my aunt Grace, because if you bring someone new, like a new partner to the house, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, she's really weighing them up on the stage. Okay, so and your mum is someone, when she was here, her intuition was spot on, because she could read a person like a book. She'd know straight away. There's no telling fibs to your mum, I want to say to her, okay. I know. It was a bit. I could. It was but people came to her. People came to her, and people genuinely loved your mum, I want to say to her, okay. And I feel here, what I feel is when mum did the loss, the big loss of mum no longer being around, which is making me aware of. Mum is also this where mum is really making funny, because mum's very particular about when she passed, not so much about her passing, but about the way her final wishes. All right, it's like my funeral. That she's very particular how she wanted it, and this is with your mummy. And now what she's making me aware, she's even telling me that who she wanted and who didn't want to come to her funeral. So I don't know if you had to multitask about. I want to say to I can feel she's greatly missed. Honestly, the special people, and I can just feel here she knew exactly as she wanted things to be done. And I feel here, I'm looking at you now. She's giving you now for you, Mandy. It's like courage, I want to say to you, okay? So I want to bring courage through for you. And I feel here, your mum don't batter an eyelid. If something's got to be done, she's up comes the old shirt, says I'm doing it. So I feel we're looking at something here down here. I know there's something that you need to address down here, something you need to be dealing with down here, that you may be putting off, procrastinating on a stage, okay? And then I could feel she's laughing about it. I could feel who she wanted there and who she didn't want there. And it's funny because obviously the funeral's a sad time, but she's laughing about it, and I just know it. And I do feel her word was what she wanted, was respected, and that was it. But I'm coming back to you here now because there feels some situations, some circumstances that you are dealing with now on a stage, okay, that I feel here it's like she's giving you the courage, because she just said anyway. So she's pushing you forward, because I feel I'm looking at some stuff down here for you. Changes taking place, changes need to be dealt with. She's telling you just to get on with it. So you must be procrastinating. Oh, you are. All right, oh, okay. Is all right. But she is giving me the courage to give to you on the stage show. Okay, a lot going on, and mum, oh bless it, mum. I can tell mum was she's just telling me she was sorting it as it is, but she knows you're not like that, so that is fine. But what she's doing is she's standing behind you. She's not pushing you, she's giving you courage. I want to say to you, she's giving the courage just to move forward, is what she's saying to me. Okay, and I feel this is mum's words again, not my words here. She's saying to me, so it's like slow and steady wins the race. So I think it's more, again, as she's saying that to me, it's about you doing what's got to be done, coming from a place of your mind as opposed of a place from here. I want to say to you, okay, do you know what? She was, well, I should have got that, because my great aunt Grace, she was a true Cockney, came from the East End of London, and she felt so much like my aunt Grace. I have to say, that's probably why she resonated with me. I want to say, okay, and again, so I've even got the image of my aunt Grace in my mind here. But true lady, true champion. Grab that courage, because she's giving it to you, and she's telling me to give it to you and run with it. All right. So and all will be well. All right. A few bits hurdles to go, but all will be well. And she's rooting there right behind you. All right. So lots of love to you. All right, from your mum. And your mum, I just want to say to you, one of those people that you know, she may not be here in the physical, but she'll never leave your hearts, your minds forever. It's what she's making me aware of. I want to say to you. Okay. So I'll leave that with you. All right. So let's see here who I am drawn to next. So I'm going to come to Tracy. Hi there, Tracy. So I've not seen you for a few weeks, I don't think. Here. Oh no, I can't remember. Right here, Tracy. I'd like a message, please, for you. So let me just see here. Now I feel here for you. I know I've worked with you a few times, and I've often tapped into your work. I want to say to you as well, okay. Which feels, I want to say to you, as we tap into your work here, I feel your spiritual work. This feels to be, I want to give this for you this year. I want to say to you, I am giving you like a year of abundance. I want to say to you, okay. And I just feel here that, so I know here it's not about abundance in necessarily money, but money feels to be it feels to be free flowing. I want to say to you, okay. But I'm looking more, but it's abundant for you going forward. Now, the thing that I'm being given, I want to say to you from spirit, actually, to start with, it's about storytelling. And it's not about you writing books. Now, I feel why I'm going with storytelling for some reason here. Storytelling, and I feel it's more to do with your again with your spiritual work. Your I know you read cards. So I'm seeing here, but it's like building the story, and it's that aspect, because I feel here now it's about you creating that story as we go along for yourself here, you and your spiritual work. I want to say to you, okay. Now I'm coming here too. I want to feel, because I do feel the spirit wants to come through here for you today. I want to say to you, okay. And I feel here, I do feel I want to bring grandfather through for you, Tracy. There's a grandfather comes here for you, okay. Now what I feel as well here, I'm drawn to your father's side of the family, okay. So I don't know if you would have seen your grandfather here much, but I'm being drawn to him. I also feel here I want to bring through like I thought I'll bring grandparents through for this afternoon, okay. And it feels to be they want to give you some clarity, okay. And this and the word they give me clarity. Now I'm seeing here, what I'm seeing, I don't know if it's your grandma, mum's side here. I'm looking at grandma, and I don't feel a particularly like big lady when she comes here for you. She comes here now, because what I feel I'm looking at, this may not have been spoken about greatly in the family, but I feel the mediumship. I want to say it's your granddad, it's your granddad, because I feel here. Would you understand this, Tracy? It may not have been spoken about much in your family, but I feel here there is mediumship. The psychic qualities are in your family. I want to say to you. So sometimes it takes someone to break the mold like yourself to stand up and be counted, shall we say. But I feel here this feels to be in your family somewhere along the line, okay. And I'm not sure where it's on mum's side, dad's side. I just feel here that I'm being made aware of. Again, I want to bring back here through your grandfather for you. I'm going to say, okay. And he just obviously feels to me he's been in spirit some time now. So it's not a recent past with granddad. It was making me aware of. Now I feel with him here now what he's making me aware of. Do you have a brother as well, Tracy? And I feel it's more a male down here. So if it's not your brother, I feel there is a grandson down here that I'm looking at as well. It's making me aware of. Okay. Now I feel here with him. Let's see where I'm now. Okay. It's a bit of a mesh up here. I spoke about. Oh, okay, right. Lots of families don't, Tracy. I just feel that just would have got condemned or looked like we're weirdos or whatever. But I just feel here. I know it's in the family. I want to say to you somewhere. Now I'm looking at your granddad. Because what I feel your granddad, I feel this is where I'm going with the storytelling, because I feel like sometimes when the older members of the family, they have stories to tell when they're here in the physical body, and we don't always listen to them all the time. But I feel here that there's that stories I want to be telling from the family, the old stories of the family. Now, what I feel is that I don't know. I'm being shown out of is a memory from your granddad. I want if we're going like on a day trip somewhere, like to a castle, he's taking me like, it's not a Terrorland, but I want to go somewhere like that. Is what I'm being made aware of him. He's showing me, and I feel here again. I'm looking at if your dad now has all the stories, because I want to be talking about this family stories for some reason. He's making me aware of. I'm not seeing you writing them, but I feel I want to say to you, in your family. I don't know how far back your family tree goes, but I'm looking at it feels to go back quite some way. I want to say to you, okay. And what I feel with your family ancestry, there feels to be some interesting information in the family tree, family history. I want to say to you, what I feel, I live somewhere along the line. The lineage is connected to not the kings and queens of like the royal family here, but if it was something in your lineage, in your family, I want to say to you, where feels quite you feel to have a dignitary in your family line is what Granddad makes me aware of. So I know some of your family's looking at the tree, doing the tree. I'm not saying it's got a damn big to you, Tracy, but I feel his interest in looking at the family ancestry is what your grandfather is making me aware of. Okay. And regarding your spiritual work, I just feel here, I know you're working, and it all feels to be falling into place, which also feels good for you. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. It's all working well for you. Abundance is the word I want to give to you. Abundance of work. I also feel here, which feels really good. There feels the clients, I want to say to you, yeah, I mean it's a bit strange, but it's something I want to say to you. Again, looking at family trees, it can take forever, and I don't want to give you that. But if it was something I would say to you, I'm looking at in your family lineage, there feels some, I don't know, someone who would be famous is probably the wrong word. This feels dignitary in your family, in the lineage. So look it up if you can, and come back and let me know, because I'm nosy. So have a lovely day, Tracy. Right, I'm going to come to Marie here. Hi there, Marie Line Hinch. Now, so let me read your message. So may have. So peacocks, what a beautiful, beautiful bird, I want to say to you. So I feel here, I do feel a very strong message I want to say to you from the peacock for you. And I feel I do say, what I'm looking at first of all for you, Marie, is not so much animal, your totem animal spirit guide. I do definitely feel here, I want to say to you that this is more of an animal spirit that's coming in for you for messages now. I want to say to you, okay. Now, and I'm not looking at the peahen either. I'm looking at the peacock, and I feel as I look at the peacock for you, this is completely and truly about transformation. I want to say to you, okay, and I feel his transformation of self, of you, Marie. Okay, so I would say to you to sit and sit quietly, sit whenever, and consider. Because I feel there's parts of you that are not letting stuff go. Right? And I don't mean your physical life, as in your relationships or your job or your home here, but I'm looking more at your spiritual rising. I want to say to you, because the peacock, we think of the beauty of the peacock, of the transformation, and all the mysteries of the unknown. And this is what I feel here. So I feel if you are someone who also has a curiosity to spiritual work, spiritual transformation, I'm looking at more of this journey for you. It's about you. I want to say to you, for you, Marie, looking at your inner self, okay, learning to understand your inner self. Because again, as we look at the beauty of the peacock, there's so much more that goes on inside. And I feel it's about you looking inside, seeking inside, and then allowing that transformation of yourself to rise, because that's for me is what the peacock is about. And I do feel that you're seeing that peacock is because you're not listening to your own inner messages. Okay, I think as we often, if we can sit and meditate or be still, it isn't always easy, but we know those messages inside ourselves. So I think the peacock for me, for you, is embracing the transformation, allow it to rise, and literally it's about your journey. It's not about what's taking place around you. This is purely for you. I want to say to you, okay? And I do feel is to do again with your spiritual enlightenment is what I feel regarding that peacock for you. It's the mysteries, the unseen is what I want to say to you. So, and I'm going to pull, Marie, for you a soul journey card just to see what also your soul self, your higher self wants to add to that message for you from the peacocks, right? And the word is is doubt. So I feel here again with you, things start to arise in yourself, and you understand the depths of your knowingness, shall we say. You doubt yourself, right? And most of us do tend to doubt ourselves when we don't trust our intuition, or we doubt because we can't see the end result. I want to say to you, so I would trust in the transformation that's taking place around you. Embrace the transformation. Allow your knowingness to arise. And I'm going to give you the word doubt. And it says here, I release the need to know all the answers. And sometimes this is true, because sometimes we can hold ourselves back. We can stop ourselves because we want to know the answers before we even start the journey, which I'm like that myself. I won't lie. But it also takes the fun away. All right. So that's what I want to say to you. So transformation, allow it to rise. Try not to let the doubts creep in. Embrace it. And it's not about knowing the answers. It's about enjoying the journey on the way. So for me, those peacocks for you are literally spirit animal messages for you, is what I feel they are. So I hope, Marie, that helps you. And again, Marie, I've not actually worked with you before, so love to work with someone different as well for you. So let me see. I'm going to come now to Brenda. Hi there, Brenda. Let me know if you're still there, Brenda. And I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you. So Brenda. And I'm going to pull, I want to pull a tarot card for you, Brenda, this afternoon. So I'm going to pull a little tarot card, and then we shall see where it goes from there. So for you, Brenda, I'm looking at energetically insights for what's taking place around you energetically for the coming week, shall we say. So I'll just stop shuffling when I feel inclined to, and we shall go from there. And as I work with you, I want to say to you, Brenda, I do feel I want to bring a grandfather through in spirit for you as well. So I feel spirit does gather close around you. I also want to give you the word doubt as before, because you too also get messages and receive information. You too doubt what you receive. And a beautiful card here for you energetically. This is the Ten of Cups, 10 of Cauldrons. And this is, I want to say to you about a celebration. It's about the, so if whatever's taking place around you down here now, it's comes with a good outcome, a good ending, a happy ending. It's all about this making the plan. So for you now, if there's things you're considering, you're contemplating doing, it's a good time to start those things moving, because it is the happy ending around you right now. It's a best possible outcome energetically. So the little thing you're doubting, putting off till a bit later, energetically, it is a good time for you to move forward right now regarding with the tarot card. So that is for you. So I hope, Brenda, that helps you. And I'm now going to pull a card for you all, because the time has come to a close. I will be back next week. Time, 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. But I'm going to say, for those of you who didn't get a reading today, then say I will literally put a card for a soul card. It may resonate, it may not, but just sit with it and we'll see which card comes up for you as a group. Do you know, it's come a few times when I've done this. It's the word love, and we can all use the word love, of love of self, love of others, love of the planet, love of the animal kingdom. And the word I want to leave with you all is love, and the strapline: I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And I would leave that, first of all, see the good in yourself as well, because many of us do not see the good in ourselves. And I think to be loved, we need to love ourselves first. So I shall leave all of you with that word there, love, and commit to see the good in all things where possible. So thank you for joining me. Have a great week, everybody. And I'll be back next week, same time. So take care. Lots of love to you all.